Hey, welcome back everybody, Sign here again with episode 16 of my Extinction playthrough. And I had a Desplotosaurus show up. They're actually one of my favorite dinos. They're a huge pain to tame. They're passive tame. And they sit here and they make noise at you the whole time, begging for food. But I can't because you're not hungry yet, you jerk. And, yeah, that's the thing. But, real fun begins once you tame them. It really does. And they get a starvation debuff going on. So, the only way to combat that is to make kibble. Special kibble, pet food kibble. Yeah, let's get some mutton here going, I think. 4 should do it. Here, you can have that raw prime back. And, well, you got this far, didn't you? So, the kibble I want to make is pet food kibble. Berries, meat, fiber. Make a bunch of it, will you? And you get, I think it's 35, yeah, 35 per crafting recipe. Each one gives, there you are. You're busy staring at Fryer. Okay. But each one gives 350 food. Did you just walk on him? Dude, you are so lucky nothing is such aggressive around here. But no, just mess around my base. Growing some rock carrots, actually. Because I would like to tame an equus, which was something I was going to be heading out to do soon. But one thing I've noticed is equus have kind of sort of quit spawning. And I think a big portion of that is due to the fact that I've started up basically a menagerie out here. I've got even more creatures running around here, just wandering. I've got feeding troughs like everywhere, so they don't starve to death. And are you like gonna stay here, or you might get wedged in? Okay. But so yeah, I've got guys all over the place over there. I've quit breeding Coelophysis because I ended up with, I think, 7 of them now. And 7 turns out to be a really good number for utterly destroying everything that I come across. Up to and including a yellow drop. So, but now, for surprise, I forgot. She's imprinted on me, but I forgot to come back and check. But I tamed 2 more Beckles. I managed to get some max levels, which was kind of cool. And I just named them Ma and Pa, pretty much. And for now, their job is just going to be sit here and produce some babies. Because, well, they actually had better stats than Jasper did. Better base stats, anyway. And I'll leave you up. And I still have 2 more Coelophysis eggs in here. Still listed as a Kilobaitor, but you are female actually, so we're gonna have you mate with your dad. As bad as that is, dinosaurs don't care. They're immune to inbreeding. Yeah, it was a bit of a mistake. There it is. It's begging all my dinosaurs for food right now. He is. It is a boy. Yeah. Hey, you hungry yet? No. Come on. It's like a lost puppy, honestly. A very, very big, huge, starving lost puppy. Come on. Come on. There you go. So this is going to be my life for a bit, is trying to get this thing hungry enough to eat, which is a level 324, which is the only reason I'm bothering. I have actually slaughtered so many Desplotosaurs that were low levels. And kind of worked. This guy spawned in finally. But this is, yeah, the tedious part of things here. 161 bonus levels, 324, not bad. Taming is 29.5%. The mutton should help quite a bit more with that. Who do I have next to my teleporter? Because he's not going to come with. He's not a tame dino. So let's go up to hidey hole here. Actually. Now let's go to hidey hole. Okay, cool. Nobody's within range. Awesome. I didn't want to take anybody along for a ride. So how you doing, pork bun? 83,000 health? Not bad. Stingy? You're gonna come with me. And, okay. Yeah, that's right. I want to grab one of my, my binturongs. Hello, Bronto. Let's see. There's Mochi. There's Skippy. There's Flappy. Oh god, where's everybody else at? I really hope something didn't come in here and just, like, kill everything I had over here. It's actually been a while since I've been over here. So I got Dumbo, I got VC's factory, I got Agua. Alright, Mochi, here. Help out. Not wilds. Tame. Raunchy and Smelly are still alive. They're in this corner over here, okay. Should have guessed whenever I saw Stronghold down here. Something probably attacked one of them, and everybody came to their rescue. Why did it stay zoomed in for that? That's kind of annoying. And... nope, missed. Or I just can't pick him up. One or the other. I'm not sure which. And let's see. I want to come on over by the taming pin if I can. Right, just right here. So, the taming platform maybe. Not taming. Baby platform. Breeding. There we go. And hey, look, you're still here. Yes, now I've got a binturong, so you should get hungry. Well, faster anyway. Hi, yeah. I'm here. I'm back. I brought food. I brought a cuddly pet. And that's one thing too, is they just can't sit still either. So it's just like a puppy, honestly. You're stuck in my construction yard, aren't you? You're a tripod. Alright. And we're gonna call you Guts, because you're greedy Guts. And this is where the fun begins. Look at his health. Look at his food. You are literally standing here. Quit following me for one. Next to this, so you're eating the raw meat. Okay, stop that. Stop eating that meat. Eat the kibble. And now you can see the food bar is going up. Now the other way to combat this is either A, force feed him raw meat, or B, keep a red panda close by. Red pandas give a regen effect to dinosaurs in their range. It's the whole cuddle buddy buff thing. Oh hey, that's perfect. On top of the greenhouse. And so now this guy is going to have to sit here for a while. I need a U-Tyrannus saddle for him. Do I have a UT? I don't think I do have a UT saddle, do I? Not really, no. Did I ever get lucky? In here, Thalacolio, Spino. Yeah, no, it's alphabetical, so it should be like right here if I had one. Which I don't. I do have an Ascendant Managamer saddle, Ascendant Gas Bag saddle blueprints. Let's see, Carno, Arthropleura, 2 Dinonica saddles still. A regular Tapiara, because I ended up with a, I think it was a Journeyman out of one of the drops. Points, ouch. Okay. Saddles. Tyrannus. Just one, please. Just one. And do. There we go. I can't easily check his buffs or debuffs without a saddle on him. So that's what this whole thing's about. And he's already gained 6 levels. So hop up here. There we go. Under an overhang, so it should be in right next to his rear end. Yeah, 7,000 seconds until he is over this starvation debuff. That's what a Taurus is starving. Keep up. Keep it well fed in captivity or it'll die. If you keep it well fed, it should eventually go back to normal. And one of the things about the Splodosaurs is I mean, he's level 485, he's got 2,000 health. He just gained 1,600 health from 1 point. He's already up to 11,500. When Splodosaurs level up, they get massive boosts. Also, for right now, he is going to be pooping an incredible amount. So, the hell was that roar about? Oh, that was you leveling up, wasn't it? There, Agate. Okay. Lapis. Yeah, you're fine. And then Jasper. So, in the interest of leveling him up, I can either take him out and about, which is not a good idea because they also take increased damage and they deal greatly reduced damage right now. They take like 700% more damage or something like that right now. I think it's 800% more. And they deal like 1/8 damage or something like that. It's something really just craptastic when you first get them. The other thing to remember is do not, like if you're playing single player, do not restart the game until that buff's over with. Also, never ever cryopod a Splodosaur because it'll restart the counter. Even if it's already over with, as soon as you release from the cryopod, boom, there you go. Now you've got another 7,000 seconds of, you know, poop scooping duty. Because he releases a lot of feces. But good news is they're large size, so. And we got a lot of fertilizer again. Let's go ahead and level up your weight. And there we go. Go ahead and up your weight again. Go ahead and give me that oil there, crap. Come over here and be like, hey, collector. Hey, cool, 5 crystals. And a lot of feces. I've taken to starting upping Mary's weight, so that way... no, actually, I'm too heavy right now, right? Yeah, 148 versus 135. Yeah. But yeah, I've taken to putting all my fertilizer in here for now. This will hold 500 units of fertilizer for right now. Oh hey, large crop plot. Cool. I could plant like a one of the special plant species there. Like a plant species X if I really wanted things. Turrets or whatnot. Placeables, please. Put that and that away for now. Drops would be rotten meat. Stones is sand and oil. Which I've got a stupid amount of sand. Turns out the Alamodaclys Friar here can break rocks. And he's really good at sand collection. also cactus sap. So been having him make clay for me, just passively. I need 12 sand. Okay. There's 12. And yeah, he just makes clay passively more efficiently than you can in the mortar and pestle, which does help as well. Fairly quick. But also, he is very proficient at taking out rock golems, because half the attacks go over his head when he's landed. Found that one out by accident. I was breaking rocks. He's actually really good at grabbing crystal, too. But flying around, grabbing crystal out of the desert dome there, and landed next to some, pecked it up, got a bunch of crystal, got a bunch of stone out of it, and rock golem turned out to be right next to it, and I was too heavy to fly away. I was too heavy to move. So I was like, you know what? Let's see how this fares. And pretty good, actually. Low-level rock golem, and he still dropped like 600 obsidian and whatnot when I killed him. I didn't realize they dropped obsidian and whatnot. If I did, I probably would be fighting them. I probably would have been fighting him in the fast rather than just running away, honestly. But, yeah. Let's go check on our breeding situation over here. Should have an egg. It said egg should be ready to hatch. So, you come on over here. Okay, stop following me. You guys load up again. Hey, stop that. 30,000 health on them. And, well, we're up to 13,000 on her now. How is this doing? Rather well. Okay. Yes, we do have a Beckel Spinix egg. Incubation is at 1 out of 100, so as soon as I drop it down, it should hatch. 4, 3, 2, 1. I got triplets. That is awesome. Okay. Imprint. I'm not going to bother naming you right now because I didn't even have a name. And now I got to come up with 3. So, give y'all some food. You actually can hold quite a bit. Wow. Okay. Here. Give me half that back. Because you're going to need some food as well. Was not expecting triplets. Okay, we're turning off taming or mating for now. Stop. Stop. You are going to have to come back here now because your siblings decided to move up into your personal space. Come on. Thank you. Start moving. Yes, I know you're pretty well loaded up with food. Okay. Now when they grow up, they should not glitch into each other. These guys are going to want care in an hour and 20 minutes, which, unfortunately, I missed with Chrysoprase. And these two guys are just kind of hanging out here because, well, reasons. Forgot one was following me when I released him from his cryopod up there, and he followed me down to there, so... What are we doing on honey here? 47. Okay, I can almost make another one of these beehives. I don't know how much honey I'm going to need, but I do want to get a few of them going. Oh, look at you. Not mind getting some more allosaurs too. I think the Beckel Spinix are going to be my primary combat troops. Speaking of which, let me get you guys out of here. Come on. Come up here. Alright, yeah. You guys will be fine for now. Depending if I can get some more high-level Desplotosaurs, though. Because one thing, these guys are fast. The Desplotosaurs. And they're a big predator, but they can move, which is nice. I mean, that is You compare him like speed-wise to a Rex, there's just no comparison, honestly. Do not put like raw meat in his inventory or anything like that if you're doing the kibble thing, because he will eat the raw meat in preference to kibble. And raw meat, with his feeding speed and the amount of food that raw meat gives, he'll starve to death. So either you have to manually just like choke him full of raw meat, or there's the kibble method. Especially in Extinction. Now if I was like a Valgaro or anywhere else where I can get like a Shonisaurus, probably on Crystal Isles as well, definitely on the island, you could have a Shonisaurus and a red panda near him, maybe even a Daeodon, and that wouldn't matter how hungry he was at that point, he wouldn't be able to starve to death because the healing would be faster than the damage he's taking. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get some more clay going. I'm not sure what I'm going to use all this clay for, but it was basically free, so got almost 10,000 of it now. Hey, look, Cranky leveled up. Sweet. I actually don't even need Cranky anymore. The only reason he's still here is he's a flyer, so I can't put him on wandering. I do want to build like a giant aviary if I can. And I think that would be kind of interesting. But yeah, just like a regular foundation floor somewhere, and then a huge, like, encompassing, probably a box, unfortunately, when you get down to it. It's harder to build other wall shapes in Ark. I mean, I can give it a shot, but unfortunately it's probably going to be a giant cube. But of greenhouse walls and ceilings, and let my my extra flyers loose in there and put them on wandering. And that way, you know, be looking kind of cool and stuff. Yeah, now Moti, you are going to be good for building, actually. So I was going to say you got it kind of eclipsed by Fryer in here. Speed and combat ability, yeah, but your base utility, no, I don't think so. And I don't think I can use Fryer to tame a Quetz. I can theoretically use Mochi to tame a Quetz. Sit in the front seat and use the move to command. And kind of steer where Mochi goes that way. I mean, that might work. I need to put these carrots away because I'm going to be stuck around here unless an Equus like magically shows up around me. So. Parachute I could probably put on wandering. Parachute's not a true flyer. They are climbers, though. Let's see, some of the other critters I managed to get off camera because of reasons. Namely is, yeah, I got a bit of the Pokemon syndrome still, gotta catch them all. See if I can find them. That's the fun part. Let's see. So here's my Coelophysis squad, which basically I leveled them all to like 10,000 health, and then just, yeah, everything else in a melee. Volanosaurs, I've got one of them out wandering now. I've got 2 Morellatops now. Here's Boxy. And Rudy, of course. Here we go. Here's Carmine. Carmine is a Suchomimus. Relatively low level. But, I was taming Lamantria, actually, and I saw him in the corner of my eye. But I've got Fuzz over here. And this is one of the flyers that I want to get into an aviary. And then I've got Bristle over here. Female, and did I actually manage to get a male and a female of these? No, I got 2 females. I've got Chirpy. A, Compsognathus. It was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I've got Puzzler, because I had no idea what to name this guy. This is a Cryptops. Another good-sized carnivore. Okay. I mean, not much to speak about, right? Has this wonderful bite attack, headbutt, tail whip, but also like a biological weapon breath attack, which can do some actually pretty damn serious damage. I found out when I was riding them around. I was one-shotting, well, I was in the city still, but I was one-shotting everything I came across, so. And I've got 3 Kentrosaurs running around now. Yeah, the Cryptops, yeah, it's got a nasty disease that it inflicts whenever you're fighting it. This guy was actually pretty high level too, but stupidly low torpor. I got Kappa, Caprasuchus, which was also during the Lamantria. How is your food doing anyway? You're doing pretty good actually. I've got kind of here and there, I've got feeding troughs kind of sprinkled around. A little bit of overlap between the ranges, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Got Carnotaurus down here with Stumpy. Got Tej, I've got Tej and Kimmy. I've got 2 Stigmalocks running around. Thorny Dragon here. Level 50. Okay. Got my 3 Tek Decors. I went ahead and moved my Andrewsarchus down here, and just Andrew is on wandering. The other 2 are just still following Andrew, so. And if there wasn't the occasional thing that I actually, you know, wanted to tame still wandering around down here, occasionally something will show up. I would have them all set to aggressive, really. Or at least like the Carnotaurs, the Predators, right? Andrewsarchus, Carnos. Carmine up there, the Suchomimas. Which, the Suchos are actually, they're pretty good combatants when you get down to it. Has anything respawned over here in this pool? Looks like I got fish. I finally cleared out that Sarco that was hanging out in here along with the frogs. So I was hoping to get something else to spawn in here. Like a Dacosaurus. I actually found one of those over by the swamp in just like a random pool of water. And it's just basically a marine crocodile, but I hopped off to see what it was. It got aggressive, it hit me, and the fryer one-shot it, so. And then I've got Snappy here, who's a level 22 Carcharodontosaurus. I think it was level 12 when I tamed it. Got attacked, panic fired into its face like twice, and it went down. So, but it's like at that point, what else was there to do? I've got 1 Pulmonoscorpus here, and another one here. And here's Stingy. Here, you can have some more health there, Stingy. And we are going to set you to enable wandering. So yes, I've got my menagerie going up here. And I probably should start doing some decoration up here too. I wonder if I start putting decorations down, if it'll keep like the trees and stuff up here from respawning. Kind of hoping it will, actually. How you doing, Guts? 3,400 health now. Okay. Actually here. I'm going to want to be able to recall you if need be. Which, from what I can tell, there's no way to remove... Actually, there might be a way to remove tracker. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, cool. I wonder if I get it back. And that's an idea, right? Like with Cranky, I don't need you to be worrying about honey anymore, so... Oh, sweet. Yeah, it popped it back into my inventory. That's awesome. Same with Mary now, I guess. Trying to pare down my my list of trackers a little bit. You guys are not tracked. Eventually I'm gonna have the gotchas in their own area. At least that way they quit picking up feces. That's the dream anyway. Let's see, those 3 guys I probably should be tracked. But since I was using trackers to bring animals back quite a bit... Oh yeah, and I also got Manny here. Level 390 Gigantoraptor. Unfortunately, it's another guy. I can't mate them yet. But I pretty much they would be my shock troops anyway, so... And I've got 9 Beckel Spinix now. And they're up to juvenile already, so they can start feeding out of this thing, which is kind of cool. It's going to be handy. Probably should get some actual meat in there, though. How much time you got left? 5,800 seconds. Oh. If it was a Megalosaurus, the stupid thing jumped down into the trench. Okay, Pergoptodons need to be fenced in. Oh well. Here, let's go ahead and throw some meat over there, I guess. Now, I just wish there was a way that I could hook like a feeding trough up to an inventory, and it would like automatically pull like 10 of whatever out of that inventory and keep itself stocked. Or it would always keep like at least 10 in. That would be handy. And these guys are good in here for 799 days, so not all that concerned about it right now. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut here. Let some time pass, try to get guts taken care of. I'm probably going to run out and grab more quartz, because getting not... I mean, I'm making a lot of copper plates right now. Is a thing which burns through the quartz, so... Right, so... some time has passed. 2 hours to be exact. Well, actually more than. But Guts here is ready to go. And, okay, has level up, so can't really see the buffs while that... But this buff right here is the important one. But we're looking at just shy of 32,000 health right now. One level just gave us like 1,600. Let's get up to 41,000 here. And then weight's at 1280. That's actually pretty good. Stamina is just shy of 2,000. 2,500 now. 3,100. I love how these things level up. Movement speed, 2%. Okay, so respectable, but not great. That's about the same as an Iguanodon, actually. 36,000 torpor. And then 2,600 melee. This was at 300 whenever I first tamed him. So I've already dumped a few levels into this guy, obviously. Let's see, 2464, 2623, 2783. Yeah. Significant amounts. And let's see, I don't have a shoulder pet? No, okay. Let's go grab Fluffykins here. Let's try again. Hey. Okay, quit pushing me away. There we go. Also, I tamed a Megaraptor. Named her Hansy because that's, I mean, look at the size of the hands compared to everything else. Yeah. Not great. No saddle required. It has a senior class implant instead. So, yeah, kind of a nice mid-sized carnivore. Actually picks things up and mauls them, so. But yeah, this is a Desplotosaurus. And this is their running speed. No jump. See, they have bite, headbutt, and they have a roar as well. And that's it. So bite, headbutt, roar. Or nose flip, or what you want to call it. But highly dangerous carnivore. So the buff we're looking at here, Desplotosaurus has recovered from the starvation. Its true strength can now be used. Now, if you breed Desplotosaurus, they don't ever get that buff because they're never starving and they're never extremely thankful for you, like bringing it back from the brink of death. Honestly. Let's see. Can you? Okay, you cannot destroy rocks. You knock trees down, but you don't harvest anything out of them. Okay. And it was a bit much to ask, you know, for that to work, I guess. And I'm thinking he might become my my new get around town ride as soon as he heals up a bit. I've leveled him up so much. He started at 2,000 health. He's up to 20,000 now, but yeah, could be better. And we come over here. We're just down to Mom, Pa, Beckel right now. And it's because I took the other ones out on a rampage, pretty much. Not bad. They did level up a bunch of times. Actually, here, let's just go ahead and write on guts. And let's see. The heck did I just get stuck on, though? Oh, that is a bit more of an edge than I thought it was. Well, I leveled up again. Up here. Hey, that's a Segno that's not mine. Okay, so level 300 went down pretty quick there, actually. Higher level Segnos are actually kind of sort of scary. I'm not gonna lie, they're just a huge pain to tame, so I don't, but... But yeah, no, they're kind of terrifying. But yeah, here's my my Beckel horde. And they're covering nicely. Problem was I didn't fully heal them all after I boosted their health up, so... Actually, Crystal Praise was down to like 6,000 at one point. Did get beat up kind of badly. But we went up into the Forbidden Zone there, and I went silicate mining. And they didn't have any problems until we got attacked by 5 gigas at once, honestly. And that was only because, well, they're focused on 1 giga and the other ones are just, like, hammering on them. But, I mean, it was pretty impressive. I didn't lose a single one, so... I died. Got wyverned. I hopped off to pick up some silicate and didn't notice that, yeah, wyvern here. And I also didn't notice my armor was actually kind of low at the time. So, yeah, that didn't work out quite so well because my armor broke and then I burned to death. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on your armor's durability. There's like nothing out here. Hey! Level 252 Pteranodon. Hey, 3 levels so far. Yeah, 45,900 health is probably pretty good. But yeah, there we go. There's some corrupted creatures. Now, the Desplotosaur does not have a very quick attack, unfortunately. That's right click. It's probably your best attack, honestly, because it pushes everything away from you. And then they have to run back in to actually, you know, try to hurt you again, by which time you can attack again. So, let's see. Yeah, there's like nothing around here at all. That is like a creepy ghost town. That's what it is. There is a single Megalosaurus around here. Up on top of the hill there. Oh, very nice. Thank you. So the other thing is, you have a long pooping animation. It's actually kind of sort of annoying whenever you're piloting one of them, and those oil rock. And more. 254 oil so far. Not bad. Ah, here we go. I see something up here. Stego? Nope. Rex. Okay. Hey, buddy. You're all dead. That was kind of fun. I will admit I enjoyed that. And now we're up to 3,100% melee damage. And this guy is still relatively low on the levels gained from after being tamed. So the levels are actually still coming in fairly quick. The reason I'm doing this is actually food, right? Yeah, 1300. Okay, good. But yeah, the bite attack is kind of slow. Hey, it's a mammoth. Wow. What level are you? 36? Okay. Well, so yeah, definitely a power hitter. Faster running than the Rex. Turns quite a bit better too, actually. It turns a lot better than the Rex does. I think part of that's actually a function of the speed, but still, I mean... Wolves? Yep. Now, wolves will actually attack a Beckel Spinix. But they don't take this guy. Amphiocyon. Yeah, Amphiocyon, not the Ankylosaurus. That's the thing up here too, and it has blood that actually sets you on fire when you hurt it, so... Kind of a thing I don't want to run into right now, because my health is actually still a bit on the low side. But honestly, I've not been running into anything that's an actual problem so far. Of course, at the same time, I have not run into a Giga yet. Oh, that was a snow owl. Oops. Tasty. So... yeah, Despotosaur, definitely a good get around town mount. Very fast. I would love to have a few more of them, but honestly, it's a 2-hour tame per. Well, the tame's easy. The tame is just a passive tame, and the thing literally follows you around. So, I mean, it's not like the taming is hard. The keeping it alive after it's tamed, that's hard. Not even hard. If you're set up right, it's really easy. It's just time consuming. Very, very time consuming. And if you don't have the ability to make the kill or anything, which the kibble, by the way, is actually from the same mod, Additional Creatures, and well, Additional Creatures too, I guess. And it's actually designed to tame these guys. So and it's actually the only viable way of feeding them while they're starving. You don't need a feeding trough, you can just drop it straight in their inventory too, but feeding trough's just handy, you know. But yeah, the pet food kibble cannot be used to tame things though, so don't get any bright ideas there. But I think I'm going to grab some resources here. What I really need is crystal still. I mean... it's like a constant refrain, isn't it? Just I need crystal. With the collection mods I'm using, I need crystal. Because I would love to make an airship if I could. I don't know how useful it's going to be, but I would love to make one. Oh. Apparently this is a rock too. Okay. I thought it was a bit of shrapnel. Found out I was wrong when I couldn't run through it. That's regular stone. Okay. Oh, hey, Tek Decor. Whip. Ow. Hey, what level are you? Oh, you're like level 14. Oh, this is going to be easy. Okay. Set guts to neutral, because I think he was on attack your target still. Hey, smile. And down. It's going to be easy. And I got cryopods on me, so I'm going to tame this guy up. I'm going to get guts back to base. And, oh yes, I put glasses on guts too. Because, well, why not? I mean, with that smile he's got, I mean, come on here. Look at that. That is just amazing, isn't it? Alright, come on. Okay. That's a regular stego. I don't really care about you. That's a dire bear up there. I have not tamed a dire bear. Is that really all the more major bears I just got? It'll be enough. What level of bear are you? Level 24. You know, I may be able to tame you. You cannot really use trank arrows on these guys, because their torpor to health ratio is kind of bad. There you go. Run away. Oh, not that far though. And down. But yeah, no, if you try using a crossbow on them, it ends very badly. I just realized I have raw mutton in my hotbar. Found an Novus during the rampage, and killed it, moved everything, you know, off the creatures to go put everything into storage, and forgot I had it. So, torpor's dropping slightly faster than food. Whatever. Honestly, it's probably just going to take one raw mutton to tame this thing, so. Alright. And yeah, we're like 30 points down right now. So it's, yeah, it's like what, 60 for raw mutton, I think. I think 60. Or is it 60? No, 60 for prime meat. Raw mutton could be the same. I know kibble's like 80. So we're almost to 50. At this point, I'm just curious to see what the food value of various foods is. And I do have 2 cryopods on me, so actually that worked out perfect. Also, I have trackers, so hey! Of course I gotta name you Yogi. Even though you're female. But, yeah, one's all it took, huh? Oh yeah, that's right. Drop everything in your inventory. Just to keep you from, you know, using big creatures and then loading them up. Alright, here, you hold on to that one for me so I don't get them confused. And you... Options, change name. We're going to call you Jade, I guess. Thank you. Oh hey, another mammoth. Yeah, it was low level anyway. I didn't really check before I went after it, but it was a low level, so. That wasn't though. That was actually, well, about a mid-level stego, so. Oh, it's a tech pit. Oh, okay. Okay. What level are you, dude? Tech Rex, that's level 28. Okay, he's focused on the Megalosaurus for now. No, he's not. He's focused on me now because the Megalosaurus ran away. Can I? Nope, I cannot use weapons on the back of this guy. Okay, cool. He was still focused on the Megalosaurus. Hey. Oh, and a mammoth. Depending on the level of mammoth, he's not going to survive. He's got this, I think. Of course, he's going to be right next to me here in a second. Mammoth is dead. Now he sees me and he's angry. Run away. Oh, hey. Get tranked. And again. Thank you. I am out of cryopods, though. I only brought 2 with me, so probably not. I wasn't planning on taming anything while I was out here, but I should know better by now, honestly. I really should. I do want to take out this Stego here, though. Oh, you were like hopelessly stuck in there too. Ah, nice level too. Let's see. Regular Pteranodon, corrupted Triceratops. Okay. Not really all that concerned. And your food? Yeah, it's not the greatest, is it? Well, while I'm here, give myself a haircut. Really, not a whole lot of hair there. I got 4. Okay. I'm still trying to get the nanny up and running, so I don't have to worry about things. Turns out, Beckel Spinix, with my current like settings and everything, grow up faster than the first imprinting period. For whatever reason. So I cannot imprint a Beckel Spinix kid. I think they grew up, there was like 2 minutes left until imprint. So I mean, they grow up fast, which is kind of a good thing. I just wish it was a little bit slower. Isn't that like the refrain appearance everywhere though? Come on. So I'm probably going to have to lead you back home. I don't need stone either, so I can go away. There should be a 1 feeding. Yep. Mr. Glitter. I have no idea at this point. I've never tamed a Tek Rex. I'm trying to stay with certain like themes and names. Like my Beckel Spinix, I'm naming after semi-precious stones. A few other things. Same with my Tek Stegos too, actually. They're a little more precious, but yeah. They're actual like gemstones. Yeah, actually chrysoprase isn't even like a precious stone, really. So, oh, hey. Dude, you're not gonna eat that? Okay. Not gonna eat that either, huh? Are you really, like... You should default to attack my target, but... Oh well. That's how long it took you to turn around, dude. Man. Yeah, I mean, Rexes are powerhouses, or can be. But the speed is a huge issue. They're slow, they're low on stamina. Their turning radius resembles that of a dead whale driving a broke down bus. I mean, they need help. Alright, come on. I've always had better success with aloes than I have with Rexes anyway. Especially the whole pack boost thing. That actually makes a pretty sizable difference on aloes. Hey. Come on. The Rex stopped to poop. Okay. Back off. There we go. Yeah, the Rex didn't even, like, try to get in there and help. What the heck is wrong with you, dude? You broken? You malfunctioning? Like, did knocking you out, like, break something inside of you or something? I don't know. Well, let's see. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go ahead and call this an episode. It's probably only a little shorter than I'm used to. Than the last few have been anyway. But, I spent a considerable amount of time taming this dinosaur. And getting it ready for combat and everything else, so... 4,000% damage now. Kind of makes me wonder, like, what I could do with a Rex. But I need to find another... I need to find a high-level male Rex to be Snowball's new boyfriend, because... Not Snowball, Glacier's new boyfriend. But Snowball, I mean, he's cool and all, but he's just not cat, you know. I think he's going to get released into the menagerie here soon. which is like the nicer version of that farm upstate that Fluffy is now living on. He's got big fields he can run around it all day, and people love him. But the menagerie is actually a real thing, so. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying this series, and until next episode. I'm signing out. Have fun,